Hello and welcome to Capital TV. I'm Kasim Hassan Ali. President Uhuru Kenyatta says all primary schools will be connected to electricity grid by 30th of April. Speaking at the commissioning of the second phase of geothermal plant in Olkaria, he said 17,551 schools have so far been connected to the grid. He says the addition of 140 megawatts to the grid should also reduce the cost of energy and the cost of production.
By Labor Day, therefore, all our primary schools will have electricity connection. This ceremony, therefore, is our announcement to the world that Kenya is ready for business. I urge all entrepreneurs to participate in the power demand determination consultations with the Ministry of Energy and the Kenya Power Company. We have power and we want it to work for you.
He has therefore called on producers to pass the benefit of lower electricity bills to the consumer. Deputy President William Ruto on Thursday kickstarted Jubilee campaigns for the upcoming Kajiado Central by-elections. Ruto, who crisscrossed the constituency, drummed up support for the JAP candidate Patrick Tutui, urging residents to vote for him for the sake of accelerated development in the area.
Hiyo kazi yote tunataka kufanya pamoja na nyinyi. Na ndio tumekuja hapa kuwauliza mtupatie mheshimiwa Tutui tufanye kazi na yeye. Nyinyi jamani, mko tayari kutupatia hiyo nafasi tufanye na yeye?
Tutui faces off audience Elijah Memusi in the March 16th by-election occasioned by Joseph Nkaiseria appointment as Interior Cabinet Secretary.
Sisi tunataka kutembea na nyinyi watu wa Kajiado Central. Mko tayari kutembea na sisi?
Three media houses engaged in a digital migration dispute with the government met with the ICT Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i on Thursday. Royal Media Services, the Standard Group and the Nation Media Group heeded a directive by President Uhuru Kenyatta, who urged the feuding parties to resolve their differences amicably so that Kenyans' right to information is not infringed upon. The media owners and their representatives disclosed this during a meeting with the Legal Affairs and Human Rights Committee, that the Broadcast and Library Committee of the Senate, which sought to understand their position on the matter. The media owners, including Royal Media Services Chairman S.K. Macharia, Standard Group CEO Sam Sholei, Nation Media Group Chairman Wilfred Kiboro, implored the Senate to intervene as all their efforts to reach an understanding had borne no fruit. Matiang'i and Communications Authority Director General Francis Wangusi on Tuesday told Parliamentary Committee on Energy and Communication that the media owners are to blame for the standoff. First Lady Margaret Kenyatta hosted female media personalities at State House for an early Thursday morning training session in preparation for this year's First Lady's Half Marathon. The female media personalities who joined the First Lady for the training exercise including Capital FM's Renee Ngamau and Sharon Mundia. The female personalities were at status by 5 a.m. ready for the training session as one of the ways in which they intend to support the First Lady in her quest to raise funds for the Beyond Zero campaign. They ran together with the First Lady for 72 minutes covering 7 kilometers. The training session was led by renowned Kenya athlete Douglas Wakihuri, who is the First Lady's coach for the marathon. The Beyond Zero campaign aims at reducing the number of maternal deaths from the current figures to Beyond Zero by raising funds that go towards buying mobile clinics for all counties in Kenya. This year's run is scheduled for March 8th at the Nyayo Stadium. The National Treasury is now proposing a total budget of 1.8 trillion shillings for the 2015-2016 financial year from 1.7 trillion shillings last year. Presenting the budget policy statement before the Senate, National Treasury Cabinet Secretary Henry Rotich said the budget plans to give more allocation to development as well as support devolution. Treasury plans to allocate 283 billion to the counties out of the 1.8 trillion from 226 billion allocated in the last budget. The Capital Markets Authority has cautioned the public against participating in the public offer by Sembe Millers as it had not been approved. CMA says the purported offer is in breach of the Capital Markets Act, which states that an insurer shall not make a public offer of securities unless they have submitted a prospectus to the authority for approval. The CMA has written to the promoters of the Sembe Millers offer requiring them to immediately withdraw it. The authority will further proceed to launch investigations in collaboration with other arms of government to establish the identity of the persons behind the offer and take appropriate action against them. In business, Airtel Kenya has announced the introduction of a new internet bundle tariff that offers customers flexible internet connectivity. Speaking during the launch, Airtel Kenya CEO Adil El Yusufi said the new bundle tariff dubbed Unlimited will offer talk time and SMS to any network in Kenya for as low as 50 shillings. Airtel Unlimited is designed to enable Airtel customers remain connected to their social and professional networks all day. Airtel prepaid customers will enjoy 24 hours, 23 minutes voice calls to any network, 100 free SMSs to any network, and 100 MB data daily. Customers taking up will also continue to get full speed to access to Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Instagram and Gmail within the day of subscription, even after exhausting their 100 MBs of data.
Usitie shaka, mzigo utaupata, yes, by the end of today, yeah.
What lengths does your commercial motor insurance go to in the event of an accident? At Kenya Orient Insurance Limited, we go out of our way to make sure that no matter what happens, you can deliver.
No. I'm sure we'll deliver. In fact, mzigo ndio huu hapa, ushafika.
With benefits like vehicle tracking, no blame, no excess, and accident site security. Kenya Orient Commercial Insurance. Tuko chap chap.
Fireworks illuminated the skies of China as millions in Asia ushered in the Year of Sheep on Thursday. China officially counts the new year as starting from January 1st, but culturally its citizens place greater importance on the lunar computation of days. The day varies annually due to the nature of the lunar calendar, which follows the cycles of the moon. It was celebrated last year on January 31st, which marked the year of the horse. Traditional astrology in China attaches different animal signs to each lunar year in a cycle of 12 years. Fortune tellers in Hong Kong said that the year of the sheep should be calmer in general than the previous year of the horse, which was characterized by catastrophic international air accidents, brutal terror attacks, global political upheaval, a resurgent Ebola virus and war. In sports, Africa Cross Junior champion Moses Mukono says the country's hope of defending her titles at the next month's IAAF World Cross in Guiyang, China rests on how the selected team will prepare at their training camp. Mukono, who made the men's long race squad by finishing fourth at the trials, also called on his teammates to sacrifice individual aspirations for the team. Defending World Cross champion Japheth Korir was eliminated at the trials, leaving the most coveted crown at the biennial global event vacant. Nigeria Football Federation President Amaju Pinnick is pleased with the meeting he held with Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger. The pair held talks at Wenger's office in London to discuss a wide range of issues, including the topic of Nigerian-born players in Ghana's squad, such as Chuba Akpom and Semi Ajami. Pinnick had concerns regarding reports that European teams were steering young Nigerian players towards representing their adopted European countries instead of the Super Eagles. For more on this and other stories, do log on to our website www.capitalfm.co.ke/TV. I've been your host, Kasim Hassan Ali.